Welcome, Aries. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to give you a message that is intended to support you, to be useful whenever you find it. Before I do that, I want to thank all of you for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I appreciate your support. If you believe that you are enjoying my content on a regular basis, if this is your first time here and you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing, as it will help me to be able to continue to do something I deeply love. So thank you for that. And your overall energy, Aries, for this message is the Devil. The Devil's indicating your realization that you are choosing something. You have a choice to make about an opportunity or a relationship. There is a toxic cycle being broken, or you have the opportunity to break it. There's something that you've been doing that is conventional, that is habitual, that may not be moving you in the direction that you would like to. You are responding to the expectations of others, perhaps, in a way that precludes your allegiance to your own alignment, your own desires, your own needs. So this is you responding typically in a situation in which you are taking control and attempting to meet the needs of everyone in the group. However, you're aware that you're doing this. You're aware of the toxicity of the apparent choice that you have to do something you've always done, to respond in a leadership capacity that is customary for you, that is very characteristic. You can break a cycle. You can stand up to this habit, this pattern of meeting the needs of others to the exclusion of yourself at this time. In your present, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is indicating your own curiosity about your emotional needs, the sources of your creativity, the sources of your pleasure, and what you're gaining, emotionally gaining from your experience. This has you on a path of not discovery so much as openness to beginning a new way of choosing what feels good to you, what is gratifying to you. This is not a pull towards selfishness or infantilization, but this is really more about your recognizing that the wealth of experiences you've had are shaping your emotional responses in a way that you can change. You can change the things that trigger you. You can change your responses to things that have often led you to feel a certain way, a way that maybe you don't want to feel, feelings you'd rather avoid. This is promising you that the deepest alignment with who you are and what you need in any situation is aligning with the needs of others whom you are serving and on whose behalf you are working. So this is about curiosity, openness, messages, offers, an offer perhaps that you might not have considered in the past to apparently take care of someone else. That really is an opening to some critical aspect of your ability to enjoy and feel a range of emotions that is gratifying to your process. In the past, we have the Six of Swords. So there's traveling here, tending to a problem elsewhere, or there's a problem that exists at a distance to you and that you have been in a process of tending to, supplying aid, taking care of, helping, assisting. However, this is the seat of this choice, this conflict for you, where you have customarily done what others expected, what would fulfill the needs of others. And that is fine in the context that it is, but you're having an opportunity to gratify yourself, to use this momentous experience challenge as a way of feeding who you are, feeding your experience, feeding your ability to express your experience, um, inspiring you to express or share this experience in a new way. So, this is really offering you the ability to extract necessary fuel and self compassion, self love, and to support your own creative expression in this experience. In the immediate future, we have the Ten of Swords. Wow. This is a lot, Aries, and I see you successfully closing the door on a lot of a painful legacy. I see you understanding that there is a role that you have played in this history of disappointments, failures, separations, and that you have spent a very long time really trying to understand the source of so much sorrow and pain in your experience. This is despite the edifice of having what you need, but it is allowing you to interrogate, be curious about the ways in which the gifts you've been given, the experiences you've had, have shaped you in a way that has not felt good or has not served you. Your ability to understand your role, your responsibility, your position in these unhappy experiences, in the suffering. This is even cultural. There's a generational trauma at issue here. I'm feeling very strongly. This has gone on for decades. Before you were born, there's something here that you are culminating in your awareness of this bond, this toxic bond, and you are, this has drained the life's blood out of you in many ways. This has really taken away your ability to create on your own behalf. However, you are understanding that by recognizing the gifts of these lessons and the necessity for these circumstances to shape you, who you are, that you have cleared away, are clearing away space for a new understanding, a new level of experiencing your truth, expressing your truth, understanding the perspectives of others involved in a way that doesn't feel challenging, but feels detached, removed, and releasing, really allowing you to rebirth the situation in a way that will feel very different and provide you with a new platform for articulating your experience. I'm going to clarify the Page of Cups here with the Five of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. It's so interesting that when we, in many ways, no matter what we do, particularly when we believe we're at the service of others, how our efforts to take care or help meet with criticism, with negative feedback, with dismissal, with discredit, or just hurtful words. Words that may or may not be intended to hurt, but really are more of a reflection of the deliverer than they are of you. However, that has not kept you from, excuse me, internalizing the sense of criticism, the sense of your imposter nature according to others that have received the benefits of your attention, your care, your nurturance. You have instead responded, or you are responding now by understanding that this is not a reflection of you, that the words that are intended oftentimes to hurt or be critical or to belittle your efforts are really an opportunity for you to be curious and to be clear that you are building something different. You are opening up to a different way of doing something that relates to the situation. A different way of building family, community is an example. A different way of literally gathering the resources that make you feel secure and comfortable, and that help you to utilize whatever opportunities you are receiving in the present moment to build that freedom to release the past, to realign with your experience and your ability to creatively express that in a way that is not harmful, in the way that you have experienced it. I'm going to complete this reading with this message with an oracle card from the language of flowers and the crystal oracle, and I am resonating to this crystal, and it is an azurite, and the key word is expanded awareness. My awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity. I'm going to leave it here, Aries. Thank you so much for the gift of this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.